Hello everybody, we're in my kitchen and we are so delighted today to have Lauren Rashap with us. You've seen her before on my show. She is like the guru of everything nutrition-wise. You are so brilliant and I learned so much from you, so I feel so honored to have you in my home.
I just learned from you today too.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm excited because this is like an easy, very few ingredients, back to school morning breakfast.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of my clients come to me like, what can I feed my kids that has the nutrition built in? Because guess what? Tell me one kid that likes to take supplements in the morning.
Please.
I mean, please, right?
Not happening.
So what I do with this breakfast is I add all the vitamins into a very basic chia pudding.
Ooh, I love it.
And the nice thing about this chia pudding, which we're going to make in a second, is it can be done in like a multitude of flavors, in a multitude of ways. So shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect. So I put a bunch of ingredients out. Is collagen, and collagen is one of the most abundant proteins in our body. And for kids, we kind of need that protein. For us, we need the collagen. We want that like plump, beautiful skin.
Yes.
But for kids, the collagen is really good if you have a child who does sports, because it really helps with bones, it helps with muscle development. And with the girls, it really helps by putting a little bit of protein in their body and giving them a really good nutrient. And also to balance out the blood sugar. Because if you were to just do this pudding, I'm going to start with a whole thing of coconut. And guess what? This is BPA free for all of you who ask me why I buy things in a can. This is BPA free.
Fantastic.
So I'm just going to put this in here. I'm going to try and I'll use a spoon.
Perfect.
The nice thing about, whoops, that made a very funky noise. The nice thing about this recipe is that you can balance blood sugar at the same time, because most kids run out the door with a bowl of cereal, right? Or a muffin, or something that is not necessarily balanced. So you really want to control blood sugar in the morning. You really want a protein-intensive breakfast, but you don't want to go overboard on the protein. So this is a nice way to get in a moderate amount, because this does have, I think, 11 grams per scoop.
Fantastic.
So I add a scoop or two of this. Now, this makes enough for 3 people, 4 people.
Right.
It just depends how much you need. And also, it depends what you pair it with. So I'm going to tell you a couple different ways to prepare it, but let's finish it off. So I'm going to have you add a teaspoon of that for me.
Okay,
and
so
we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup. Now, people always talk about sugar, sugar, sugar. I like to go with more natural forms of sugar and not do any added sugars. And maple syrup is high in vitamins, and it is low in the glycemic level. So I either use this or raw local honey. So you're going to do a teaspoon of that. Yep.
There we go.
Yes, and that's 2 tablespoons of the honey. You know what? This is me. I am not a measure. I'm a terrible baker. I'm like a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
But this is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, we're busy. We're moms. We've got so much to do that, like, you throw in a little bit or a little less, and it's going to still be amazing.
It's
so
gonna be
I love that
amazing.
about you. It's fantastic.
The thing that I want to turn you guys on to is something that my husband goes, "Are you kidding me? You spent $25 on this?" But this is not only a dairy-free yogurt. This is a probiotic, and it's 400 billion microorganisms in this one jar.
Wow.
So, right? That's insane. So, I don't know about you, but my kids, to get them to take a probiotic, they just
Not happening.
Not happening.
Not happening.
So, what about introducing it in a food form? So, I love this company, the Coconut Cult. So, I put about 2 tablespoons of this in. So, it does have a bit of a tart flavor. That's where the vanilla will offset it.
Okay.
So you may need a teeny bit of tweak if your kid goes, this is very, very tart.
Where did you buy this?
I bought this at the Air One, which is my very favorite market.
Okay.
And they actually need to be paying me for the number of people that I've sent to. And then I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of the chia seeds.
Okay.
And then all we do from here is we stir. So this you just whisk. It's super simple. And then what you're going to do, I like to kind of layer this. And if you make it the night before, so look what's happening here. It just looks like kind of either a whipped cream or a yogurt. And when you put it in the refrigerator and when it kind of sits for a little bit, you create kind of a gelatinous seed. And chia seeds, I think we all know about those now, right?
Yes, I
This has become kind of like, oh yes, of course we know chia seeds, they're used in everything. But this is a plant-based superfood, and it actually is high in omega-3s, and there's a protein base in it. So it has more omega-3s than salmon.
Oh, wow. That I didn't know. That's amazing.
That's amazing, right? So I kind of love this. And this is a great company. I love Navitas. All their stuff is super clean.
Great.
So delicious, right?
here you have it. This is Lauren's amazing chia pudding. I'm so excited for breakfast.
I know, I hope your kids love it too.
Oh, I'm sure they will. And we're going to do a follow-up video and show you how they like it in the morning when they try it. And next time, Lauren's coming in and we're going to detoxify my house.
Absolutely.
Very excited. Thanks for coming on the show.
It was so much fun.
We'll see you all next time.